Good afternoon, everyone. A very warm welcome to this meeting. We have gathered here today for the new members induction. It's a very special meeting because we have quite a few new members and we are waiting for a few to join in as well. And we have a guest today as well. So a very warm welcome to Saran as well. This meeting is a very important meeting because I, as a new member, can vouch that last year this meeting was conducted and it helped me a lot to find my ground in Toastmasters. And I'm the meeting manager. My name is Roshan. And this meeting is going to be presented by someone who is a seasoned Toastmaster now. She joined Toastmasters in December 2021 and is a life coach and internationally certified NLP trainer. A certified financial therapist who believes in combining financial advice and emotional support to help manage financial stress, which we all have today. So I would like to extend a very hearty welcome on this warm Saturday afternoon to our president, Pooja Saran. Please put your hands together for Pooja.
Yay! Thank you so much, all of you, that you could take out a little time and join in this new members induction. Trust me, I will make sure that you will say the same thing that Roshan said when she had her induction. Today is the day which should have been done for the new members, maybe Sunny a month back, and Ravi also maybe a month back. I apologize that it was a little delayed. I'm really looking forward for good questions, and I would quickly jump into it. And before I jump into it, I would like to say thank you to our meeting manager, Roshan, for jumping up and arranging the whole thing. I think that's the whole credit goes to you that it worked out together. And my co-presenter, our VPE, Sham Sunder, who would be helping us in getting your mentors and mentees at the right space. So do you want to wait around, hang around and talk a little, or let's just jump into the topic today? Okay, I want to welcome Alina Vincent. We would love to know which club you're joining us from. We also have Saran joining us from ICC1. Thank you so much for joining us for the other clubs. It really makes us feel encouraged and motivated. Alina, we would love to know which club you belong to.
Hi, good afternoon. I belong to Qatar Mothers Toastmasters Club.
Oh, wow. I'm so glad that you can join us. Thank you so much, Elena. Okay, so let's quickly jump into the presentation. And before even I open my presentation, I would like you to take a pen and paper if you have it. Quickly. I know you do. You all have it. And if you can just write down one question, if I ask you and you have to give answer to me, what is your purpose to join Toastmasters? What is your goal to join Toastmasters? If I say that you, this is December 2023, and you look back and you say, I've joined Toastmasters this year, and these are the things that I have learned. These are the skills that I have honed, and I'm so proud of it. So what you would say to me, if you have to give it in one line, unmute yourself and tell me that. Go ahead, Mamta, what would your goal be?
Okay, so I want to express myself, to be able to express myself, and I want to stand in front of people and talk. I think that is the biggest problem which I have. So I need to address with conviction, and I know I should not forget the thoughts. So there are a lot of things. It's, of course, the public speaking is what I'm looking at.
Brilliant. So December 2023, you are doing a public speech and you look back and you say, oh my God, this is because of the Toastmasters. Now I'm able to express myself brilliantly. Would that be something that you're looking for?
Yes.
Brilliant. Yeah. We have one vision goal already ready. Thank you so much, Mamta. Vishwa, we would like to know from you, what is your goal? What is that you're doing in December 2023, and you will give credit to Club Toasted?
Thank you, Pooja. So actually, my career is moving towards from IT professional to leader. right now, I'm going to, handle a tribe which may contain 10 to 15 members of team. I would like to be a, efficient leader, and I would like to have a public speaking skills. So that's my vision by end of December 2023.
Brilliant. So December 2023, maybe the year-end meeting, you are leading a team and you overhearing the team saying, Vishwa is just a brilliant leader and he motivates with every thought he says. Would that be an ideal situation for you?
Yeah, of course. That would be.
Brilliant. So we have another one leading the team and able to motivate from the words which can go to the credits as Toastmasters. Perfect. Sunny, what is your goal from Toastmasters?
Very good afternoon from India.
Very
And
good.
me and Beena are fans of Pooja Saran ma'am. We know her for 2 years. So I would say my goal is to be a good storyteller like you, to be a good leader like you. And yes, I'm learning from everyone. So I would like to complete some levels of Toastmaster quickly so that I achieve my goals by December 2023. Thank you. And I
Brilliant.
will
Thank
send
you.
my renewal also for till March 2024 because we should win that badge as a club and we should be the best club. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sunny. Looks like he's already given an embedded command to VPA. So we have Sunny who's looking for contributing back to the Toastmasters, wanting to be a better storyteller. He's an amazing storyteller already, and being a recognized Toastmasters in global platform. Does that make sense, Sunny?
I would like to be a good leader and motivating one also.
Good
With
motivating leader through words, right?
Yes.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Sunny. I have your goal in my head.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Toastmasters training for new members. We would love to have your introduction, what club you belong to, and give us your goal, Ramila. What is your goal for joining a Toastmasters? Ramla, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Welcome to the training. We would love to know
Thank
which
you.
club you're joining from and give us your goal in one line. What is it you're looking for in Toastmasters?
Okay, thank you. I am a newcomer, just like newborn baby in Toastmaster. Just joined first meeting in Toastmaster.
Wow.
I want to learn more about from Toastmaster, and I want to speak English fluently. And I want to learn something from Toastmaster. That is my goal. I
Brilliant.
don't know.
Thank you.
Yes, actually, I don't know what is Toastmaster. But one friend told me Toastmaster is a good for your development, so I joined here.
Oh, wow. I'm so glad that you chose this meeting as your first meeting. Thank you so much. I hope to make it memorable one for you. So
Okay.
Ramla here doesn't know anything about Toastmasters, and she has
No.
some that Toastmasters is going to help her increase her public speaking and improve her fluency in English, right?
Okay. Yes.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Ramla. Let's quickly jump to Beena. What's your goal?
Thank you so much, firstly, Pooja ma'am, for being here and guiding us. And my goal is to be a better speaker, certainly, more impactful speaker, and to frame shorter sentences and have larger impact. Because I just realized that, sometimes I stretch things a little bit more when I'm speaking. So, how to create shorter and more impactful speeches and all these oh nah, which I already had a kind of overview in the last meetings, that how gradually it improves. That is something which is there in my mind, which I have to improve also when I speak. And yes, I want to be a better leader, and I know that communication is a very, very big medium to become that person, and also to position yourself that way. So I look forward. And for me, you are like a benchmark, you are there, and I just admire you for the way you speak. So for me, if somebody has to ask me that, Pooja ma'am is the role model and I just want to be like her. So that's my goal.
Oh my God. Thank you
Thank
so much,
you.
Veena. You will have more mentors here. Trust me. When I look up, you will feel, you will see DTMs like Christopher and Deepthi and Marcus and Ron, and you will have loads more here. So open your mentor box because they are going to add on more to more. So
I'm
Veena
sure.
wants to be clear, concise, impactful leader who can make difference just while talking, right?
Yes.
Brilliant. So let's keep this as goal for December 2023. Okay, so we have Samreen. Samreen, give us your goal. Samreen is already
Good
on.
afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Uh, as a profession, I'm a teacher. So from last 10 years, I'm speaking a lot in front of the, small children. But when you're speaking with adults, that is completely different because in the mind, they are judging you. So I want to improve my speaking skills. I want to build more confidence while speaking. Of course, I want to sharpen my leadership abilities. I want to expand my network. And but the first goal is to improve my public speaking.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Samreen. Samreen is into teaching and you want to improve your public speaking by making a clear distinction of the difference between speaking to kids and speaking with adults, right?
Yes.
Brilliant. So we have a precise goal in confidence speaking with adults, networking, and leadership, right?
Yes.
Now, why I'm
Yes.
doing this? Because it will help you choose your pathways. It will help you choose your path in terms of what goal setting we would do. And you
Yes,
will
actually, I already told you that I already selected my path and I already completed 3 projects without any orientation meeting. I did it all. So I just joined to see what is going on in this orientation meeting.
brilliant. That's the teacher working for herself. Thank you so much, Samri. Let's go to Alina. Alina, give us your goals.
Hi, good afternoon. For me, I would like to improve my public speaking skills and to address a group with much more confidence and without any fear. And by December 2023, I believe I can help someone like me to overcome their fear and inspire them in a small way, at least, like, to build their career or their confidence. So I believe in that.
Brilliant. This is a very precise goal. You want to become an inspirational public speaker. Just by the way you talk, you want to inspire other people to talk, right?
Yes. So
Brilliant.
that I
Thank
can tell my story and they can be more confident in coming up.
Wow, that's really nice. Thank you so much, Elena. Really very, very specific. Rabi, go ahead and tell us your goals. You're mute. You'll have to unmute yourself, Rabi.
Hello, good afternoon all.
Very good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon from Nepal. Currently, I'm in Nepal, and my main objective is to improve my English. After that, I will make confidence. I will gain confidence to speak in public. Generally, from my previous 2-3 meetings, I have gained some more confidence to speak in front of many people. It was my second, third experience only of this kind. Another target is I want to be a motivational speaker. When I will gain the confidence and abilities and techniques to speak in front of more people, then only I will be able to motivate other people. So I have many things to learn. It's just starting point for me.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Rabi. Looks like you're breaking. We kind of got your goals. Your goals are to be better English public speaker and learn all those things that you are doing it in another platform, right? Brilliant. Ravi, please join us as soon as possible with a good network. We would love to have you again. I think we kind of lost you in the network. Okay, so when we have our goals clear.
I also believe that public speaking is is like singing, good experiences, good ourselves happy, and I will practice this way.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Rabi. Okay, so now we already have our goals set. Let's get into the presentation and I will take you through what next. You've joined like Ramila, it's your first meeting ever. Once you join Toastmasters, what's next? What is going to come next? So let's just see what is the procedure? I think, just give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen. Brilliant. Thank you. Okay, so all these presentations for Toastmasters are available online on your Toastmasters platform. These presentations can be remade again, but we already have the full-size resources from the experts. So in case you feel I need to review the presentation, of course, the recordings are there, but you can always go ahead and see the resources in the Toastmasters site, and I will tell you where exactly you can find out all the resources. So the agenda today is your goals. What are your goals? Club meeting roles, how you can help, how you can align your goals with the club meeting roles, because this is the club that we are looking for achieving your goals through. And the Toastmasters Pathways Learning Experience. You have decided on a goal. Pathway will be a kind of a space. This is the path that you are going to go to achieve that goal. So you have a destination, you have a vehicle as a club meeting, and you also have the points to reach to that destination. You also have a road to reach to that destination. Now, sometimes you get stuck, sometimes in the middle of the road, you don't know, there is maybe a big traffic or maybe a big roadblock, or maybe there's a red light and you're not able to cross that. You don't know how to go ahead. Your car is not able to manage that, or your driving skills are not good enough to have that speed bump. That's where the mentoring comes. That's where the mentor comes, who would be sitting next to you while you drive this car and take you through to achieve that goal till December 2023 for right now. But that mentor is always available for you in a later stage if in case you want to achieve that milestone, you want to do it faster, you want to go ahead, that mentor would be hand holding it. Now, while you are running in this road and you're reaching there, you will also like to hone on those skills that you can give to the people coming behind also, right? There's a lot of people here said that they want to become a leader. Leader in what? Leader in the road that you have decided you are leading, and there are more people coming in, right? There are more people who are following. So how are you going to teach that? You are doing it, your mentor is helping you, but are you learning to teach or you're learning to drive? Give me a raise of your hands if you understand the difference between that. Learning to drive or learning to teach? I'm sure the teacher here will be understanding that, right? When you learn to reach and drive, when you learn to teach, that's where the leadership opportunity comes. Like you have crossed this destination and now you will be given an opportunity to help other people, give them the way. Oh, you know, this is the right way. This is where I took the wrong way and I can help you. What next after all this? How are the small little tiny micro goals are achieved? And the member support and the club expectations from you. You know, it's a holistic organization. We also kind of have the whole organization has its goals. So we would love to have your goals aligned with the whole organizational goal. We all want to join a team or a space which is overall doing well. So we all want to build up to that, to doing more and more better, so that we can say we are proud Toastmasters who are also contributing in the holistic way of Toastmasters. And we'll also be talking about something called as Easy Speak, where it's easy for you to dive in all these things, as in the gears, if I'll say, or the nitty-bitties for that. So what are the goals that we've already understood? We have already spoke about. Our objective is to help you meet your goals. As per your new profile, you have to complete your goals, and our club Toasted already have a form. Give me again raise of your hands already if all of you have received their forms of goals, all the new members. Google form, Vishwa, Beena, Sunny, Sham, Sunder, I think Sunny, have already received your goal forms. Okay, there is a template. Our VP has forwarded to everyone for achieving their goals, if I'm correct, right, Sham Sunder? Okay, so if you have not filled up, this is the right time to open that Google form and put your goal in specific. Right? I want to learn leadership. Okay, I don't want to get into the TM leadership, Toastmasters. I don't want to get into public speaking. I just want to get into networking, or I want to get public speaking only for storytelling. I don't want to get into competition, or I want to get into competition, or I'm looking for rewards, or I want to be in a leader role. Whatever it is, it's very, very clear in your club format that will help your mentors to guide you through. You don't have to stop on that restaurant which you don't want to eat food of, right? If you don't like South Indian, don't stop at South Indian restaurant. It's going to waste your time. So your mentor will know that this is a South Indian restaurant. Don't bother. Just ahead, there's McDonald's. So we'll stop there because you want McDonald's. So give us a clear understanding what you like, what you don't like, so we don't waste time in these stoppages where you don't want to. That would be brilliant if your mentors already have that. Let's move forward and see how are you going to help us and how we can help you in achieving the goals that we're looking for. Is there any specific you want us to do to help you meet your goals? Again, in your form, you will have that understanding. Okay, this is where I need a mentor to support me, and this is where I would be able to support you. Do you want to set your own time frames, or you want to help us nudge you participate again? This is you and your mentor. And in the future presentation right now, I will explain it to you how you can actually get into all these things. Now we also have, now let's say about club meeting roles. And before even we get into club meeting roles, let me take you to a brilliant thing called as Easy Speak. And that's where we'll be able to, every one of you, do you have a membership? Were you able to start your Easy Speak? Give me raise of your hands if you have seen what it is. Any new members? Okay, we have Samreen who knows what Easy Speak is. Okay, I'm so glad that we are all new to it. Okay, let me see if I can share my screen and we can start from the beginning what Easy Speak is. Okay, I'm sure you can see my screen. Now, if I use this Easy Speak Toastmasters, easyspeak.org, it takes me to this space, right? You all have registered and you have a mail. You also have your username and the password. I believe you, give me raise of your hands if you all have your usernames. Okay, brilliant. We have a lot of them. Right. Mamta, do you have your username? Unmute yourself. It's absolutely fine. I can't see you guys actually. Unmute yourself and tell me,
Yeah,
Mamta.
I'm searching for it. Just I had logged in once, but I don't remember. I'll just check.
Brilliant.
Is
Rabi,
this there in the yesterday's email?
Mamta would be
Oh,
Mamta would be there since I believe very long. It must be very old for you, right?
yeah, but I have not gone through this
Okay.
particular.
Perfect. The meeting is being recorded, and I'll also share a document wherein you'll have screenshot of all that you can do in the Easy Speak. All you have to do is write your username here and write the password. Possibly that your password is not generated yet. In that case, you just write your username and you log in and you'll be able to create your own password. If not, let's go back. You can also register your account here. Okay. Looks like I'll not be able to do it because I'm already here. Anyway, so once we are here, we have logged in, it will take you to this space. Okay. Once you log in,
I'm able to log in. I got the username.
Great. So you will have something with the Club Toasted here. There is something written for a basic idea of what Club Toasted is. We are basically into virtual space. You know that we are going to help you in sharpening your virtual screen presence. We'll be able to help you and technically in the technical background, the basics of how the meetings are run online and sharpening your skills online. That's the first major thing that Club Toasted does. But Club Toasted as a Toastmasters Club also helps you honing your skills while public speaking in person. Ask Roshan, she has actually been there as a champion to so many public speaking platforms after Club Toasted. Roshan, give us an experience. I know Club Toasted was a virtual space, but how much different did you find while shifting from virtual practice to really doing it on stage?
Of course, there is a difference in actually doing it in person and then you're doing it online. However, Club Toasted really prepared me and in going in person and delivering that speech, because I gave so many speeches online that I got used to talking, and it really made me build my confidence. And eventually when I went there, I realized that I was in the habit of speaking, and this is what really helped me and pushed me. So a big thank you to Club Toasted, because as you know, Pooja, you are a champion yourself. I mean, you're no newcomer to this. So really, Club Toasted has a big part to play in my journey in Toastmasters, and I'm very grateful for that.
Oh, you are a champion speaker for us. Thank you so much, Roshan.
Thank you.
I think what difficulty I found were in the real life and virtual screen. I found virtual screen more difficult, because you can close your screen and you can go off. It's difficult for me to maintain the audience and the interaction in the virtual space. But you're there in the meeting as a physical presence, you kind of are guilty not to touch your phone. You will not touch your phone thinking that the presenter is looking at you. You touch your phone and the presenter is just coming and looking at you. You'll be like, no, sorry, I'm doing a wrong thing. But here, you can just quickly switch off your video and even chat with your friend or call your kid or even feed or eat, right? So speaking on a virtual platform is much difficult that I found, which I think the virtual Toastmasters helped me in gaining that interaction.
Yeah.
In 7 minutes, if you can put your thing all concise, absolutely strong, and give a message that touches the heart through virtual platform, I think that's really that polishing stage. I am not demeaning that you can, if you're doing it on the virtual platform, it's easy for you to do it on the stage. You might still get the shivers in your legs while talking to real life people, warm bodies. But this is a very good practice, again, because what we are talking about in virtual screen is just standing, literally standing, doing the actions. We are no different in terms of preparing you in the competition. Thank you so much for sharing that, Roshan. So let's move forward in easy speak.
Pooja, I'm really sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to say something very quickly before you move on.
Sure.
I also want to please very quickly introduce Sham, our co-presenter, because I should have done it right at the beginning, but Sham is here. He's a big man in the Club Toasted. Sham, I'm sorry I did not introduce you at the beginning. So ladies, please, we have only one Kanhaiya in our midst. He is our VP Education, Sham Sunder. He's a manager, sales and marketing by profession. He's been a backbone for Club Toasted last year as the VP membership, and this year he's the VP Education. So he's also going to be the co-presenter with Pooja. And please put your hands together for Sham as well. Thank you. Sorry, Pooja, please over to you.
Thank you so much. Okay, so once we know why I'm talking about easy speech is going to help you achieve your goals it's kind of a written vision board for you. Have you heard about what vision board is? Raise your hands if you know what vision board is. So this is a vision board. This is a kind of a journal that will take you through the whole thing. So now when you go to Easy Speak, and if you click on this format for less meetings, it will take you through all the meetings coming in this is a calendar for us. All the online meetings is globally, whatever online meetings are available for you to go. So you can attend any online meetings, even when you are into physical club any physical club, you can attend online meetings and finish your presentations. As I know Samreen wants to finish all the pathways, you can complete your pathways attending the online meetings also, and it will be part of your pathway completion. This has all the details about your last meeting. If I click here, you'll be able to see all the our last meeting, who was our KEO, who was our AHA counter. Everything is taken care of here. Again, our upcoming meeting is here. We have all the details here. If you're joining this meeting, it would be great if you click on this thumbs up. I'm joining this meeting. Right? Now, before even all this, what I love about this platform is when you get into my speech progress. Can you see this, all of you? This is my speech progress. When you go to my participation, you look for my speech. We are just talking about your goals right now. There's so many things that we can work here. Why I'm talking to you right now here is your speech progress. What is your goal? So if you see this small thing here, this is called as your goal. What is your goal? Now, all of you have given me a goal. You want to become a competent communicator. You want to achieve, advanced communication skills. You want to get into, you have a goal in your head, your mentor has given you, and you want to complete X speeches. Let's say you want to complete 6 speeches, 5 speeches, or 8 speeches as per your pathway, as per your mentor, as per your goals, and by when you're going to complete it, by 30th June, or maybe by, let's say, 30th of December. We've decided on 31st December. 31st December 2023 is my goal to complete 5 speeches, and I save it here. Now, if you see, this is the space which it will give you. This is your plan. I hope I can increase the size. Roshan, you'll have to help me, telling me if this is looking good, as in you can see it clearly.
Yes, very clear, yeah.
So this is the space you see. This is your current status, target date set already, right? Set on 20th July, speeches needed 7, remaining 7 speeches per week. How many you have to give, speeches needed, all these things are done here. It's such a brilliant thing that because every time you do the speech, it would be added here already. Will give a tick mark and you will have a complete speech here. Now, let's say this is my presentation mastery. I have completed my presentation mastery last year, and I'm on the next pathway. So every time I complete my goal, it gives me a tick here by default. I don't have to get into it. Now, let's say my speech progress in terms of my pathways. These are my pathways here, and I want to give a next speech. This one, Introduction to Vocal Variety. This is my next speech that I want to give. What my title would be, maybe Understanding Body and Words. If you want to write something on introduction good enough, you can leave it like that. This is my first one, Understanding Body Language and Vocal Variety, Assigned and Preferred Dates. Now, these are your meeting dates. These meeting dates are fixed as per the schedule of Club Toasted or your particular meeting. You can click, okay, this day I'm free, this day I'm free, or this time I'm free. And just leave it like that.
Sorry to interrupt, Pooja ji.
Go ahead.
Is it only for me or for everyone? The screen is freezed.
I think the screen is stuck.
Oh, the screen is stuck. Where is the screen stuck?
It's fine.
Okay. Thank you so much for telling me that, Vishwa. Let's see if we can refresh the screen. Thank you so much for telling me that. Okay. Can you see now? Okay.
Yeah, it's working. Pooja.
Did I miss this point, or we were there while we were talking?
We were on this screen itself.
Okay. So now if I click on level 1, I hope now it is visible.
Yeah, we can see the cursor moving.
Can you see the speech title? A new window?
No.
No.
No,
No wonder. That is where the screen is getting stuck.
The screen.
Yeah, the moment I open the new window, looks like you're not able to see the screen. So once I click on this, you're not able to see this screen. Did it get stuck again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I hope I'll be able to share the screen again. And meanwhile, I'll tell you where it goes. Okay, is it better now?
Yes. Now it's the request to speak screen.
Yes, absolutely. So once you click on that, this is the place where it comes, and I write the topic of my speech, understanding body and words. Okay, and then I go to workbook. This is my introduction to vocal variety. I prefer the dates. Okay, I'm available on 2nd, or I have to finish it faster. I'm available on this one. So this is the request that I'm sending to the club, and you save it. Once I send this request to the club, the VPE would see where whenever the meeting is there, this is your goal, and we all will help you fix this space. Not only for your club toasted, you can put these requests for other clubs also. You can open this request and you can request the other clubs whenever they have a free spot, or they want to hear your, maybe, in my club, there are 3 people who want to give an icebreaker, right? And maybe Ramila is ready for an icebreaker. And we would love to have her come and give the icebreaker to show us what exactly this is happening and what is icebreaker, so that we can get motivated. So this is basic about Easy Speak. This is how you take around. I would love all of you to please hang out on Easy Speak, see what exactly it is. You see your club, all these club details are here in your club home, club directory. You can see all the club officers. You can also understand where is your club lying. All these things are available for all the club here. And it would be great if you actually see district status of your club search, or neighboring clubs, wherever you can go. This is our go-to thing for you to assign your stuff in your meetings, right? Now let's go to our original presentation.
Just a question.
Yeah.
On this thing, okay, when you are talking about the clubs, okay, how many clubs are there, because any background about Toastmasters?
Yeah, how many online clubs?
Online, offline, whatever. Total.
Okay, we have around 64 online clubs as far as my records, and overall, I don't even have a count of it. Sham, how many clubs do we have in all?
Almost
Well,
140.
actually,
Almost
sorry?
130.
140 in Qatar.
140 in Qatar.
140 in Qatar only, yeah. That includes both online as well as offline. But of course, the international figures, I'm not sure.
It's I have the number. It's nearly 15,000. We have about 15,000 clubs around the world.
Brilliant.
About 15,000, just under 15,000.
And this is including virtual, hybrid, and we have hybrid clubs also. We have virtual,
Yeah.
and we have the physical clubs. That's a good question, Mamta. So this is where we come to club, and let's quickly get into the roles. What are the roles that you're going to play? There are a couple of roles that you can think of in terms of to start with. We would recommend you to start with checking and coming to few meetings even before getting into the roles, even before understanding, okay, you know what, I want to get into the roles. Even before doing that, I would like you to see a couple of meetings. I know Rabi checked in a couple of meetings. I myself checked in a couple of meetings to see, okay, which role I suit in first. Preferably the roles to be set is the grammarian. Grammarian is the listening role. I know Sunny is here and I offered him to go ahead with the grammarian role. And he was like, I cannot do that because listening is something, everyone wants to be a public speaker and no one wants to be a listener in that case. And Sunny, please unmute yourself and tell me how did it help you in becoming a better public speaker when you did a grammarian role?
Listening is super important. And I really love that role because I was laughing at, when she gave me that role and I said, I want to speak. So listening really, opens up our mind. We learn a lot from everyone, the metaphors, the examples, the pauses, the vocal variety. So I'm very thankful to Club Toasted and especially Pooja ma'am, who is motivating us
To push you for listening.
Not just pushes for listening, but so much more. Learn and be an all-rounder. Don't do what is easy for you. Otherwise, there's no growth. So I'm very thankful to everyone for loving and motivating us and encouraging us always. So much we receive in Toastmasters. So
thank you so much, Sunny.
Everyone is going to have a great time here, especially Roshan, who is attending her first meeting.
Thank you so much. We will take 10 more minutes if that's okay for everyone because we started 5 minutes late. So now I will of course go through the presentation, but a quick one. Tag role is timer, R counter and grammarian are the roles that we prefer that you should be starting first. The reason is before even we get into speaking, we all come for speaking, but we don't know what evaluators are looking for. What are the flaws that we've already been doing? So we start speaking with understanding, okay, you know what, these are the grammar mistakes that people listen to when we speak. These are the ahas and ands that people listen to when we speak. So when you catch other people that this is not the right way, you kind of catch yourself before doing it. So before getting into an icebreaker or a speaker, an evaluator, it's a good idea to get into a tag role that is timer, R counter, and a grammarian, where you also get chance to speak, but only for 1 minute. And surprisingly, what I love it, that R counter should not be saying R itself. So that's where you correct yourself. I get 1 minute and I'm going to tell how many times you've said R and ands. And in 1 minute, I myself have said 16 times of ands and ahs. That's where you start with a good public speaking. It's every step. In fact, 1,000 steps start by one. We are supposed to say 600 words in your public speaking in terms of contest. Roshan and Sham, we all know that when we write speeches for contest, we have to comprise everything in 600 words. No, this is the right word. This is not the right word. This can initiate an and. This is 600 words to 20 words of giving a grammarian speech, fluently, crisp, without R's, using good grammar, and being time constrained. This is where we start, small steps. And then comes Toastmasters of the day. That's where you can start with. You can start with a speaker one, or maybe if you want to see, let me see how speaker one goes, go for the speaker second. And as per your pathways, you can decide the easy. You will see how your pathways are also decided from the best and easiest one first. Then we come to the grammar in terms of general evaluator. We get into evaluation and general evaluator. General evaluator is the one who's going to take care of all the meetings. So these are a couple of roles you can start with: aha counter, timer. Timer will have your screen, and all these scripts will be provided to all the Toasted members here. It's there on the link. Roshan, it would be great if you can share the Google link on the chat. Anyone who's joining us from outside also, Alina, you can use these scripts, you can use all these resources for your clubs, you can take it forward. All these scripts are available for all of you to be using it in an easier form. Just change the names and use that scripts. Table topic speaker, we kind of know every meeting you join, there is an impromptu speech where you have to, again, be more crisp, more clear. I know a lot of you have goals to be crisp, clear in your communication. That's what helps you into table topic speakers. Table topic master would help you in giving you impromptu speaking. Why table topic master is important? Because as a leader, you also need to provoke the thought of people. As a leader, you need to pause and give questions to people that provokes their thought. In this space, you want them to be provoked. As a motivational speaker, you need to ask those right questions that take them down emotionally and bring up those emotions that can connect with you. And that's where Table Topic Master comes in the picture, who helps you dig down those emotions and help you bring it out from your clients. That's a lovely role that I like, especially when we talk about Table Topic Master. Speakers will be talking about speech in pathways. I would invite, this is the general evaluator. Now comes the Toastmasters pathway. I would invite my co-presenter, Sham, our VPE, to take us through the pathways. These are the 11 pathways as per your goal setting. I will put in the screen, Sham, for you, if that's okay. This is the screen that you might want to use it in terms of level 1, level 2, in terms of your pathway. Over to you, Sham.
Thank you, Pooja. Thanks a lot for that wonderful, crisp and short presentation. Now, without taking much of your time, let me ask, first of all, I want to just take inputs of all the new members. Toastmaster is a wonderful tool or wonderful platform where you can actually learn, not only learn to speak, as well as also you can always learn in terms of leadership qualities. Now that's the reason pathways has been clearly defined in Toastmasters. And before choosing the pathways, you already registered in the Toastmaster website. There is a questionnaire, or there is a small quiz where you can evaluate yourself. It's just a very small quiz where if you just go through if you just search in the Toastmaster website, it will show you which particular path to choose based on your inputs. And that is the first one, which is available for free. The first path is available for free, which you can enroll and go through it, as well as go on with your speech crafts and the presentations. If you need any help,
see my screen, Sham, is that okay if I assist you while doing it?
Yeah, that's what I want you to do, Pooja, so that they can know where to go, where to click.
You go ahead, I will take them through. Once you are in this thing, you will see the education program. You all will be able to log in with your passwords available. And once you go to the education program, you will have this pathways that Sham is talking about.
So if anyone is not clear, please stop us. We can definitely take you through, or you can just ping us up in terms of we can explain you later.
Yes.
So, and paths and
after
projects.
Coming to the first screen, that is express yourself better, right? What's the next step?
Okay, so let's all of us, if we all can, is it okay if we take 5 more minutes to take you through? Please go ahead. Let's all go to this screen, all of you, if you're available right now, if you have your thing, your computer right in front of you, go and log into yourself. I will log it out for you again.
Is it the same mail ID which we had received for speak thing?
Okay. No, it would be, this is the same email ID, right? So I will be able to log in here. You will have in your mail ID, you will have your email, and you might not have the password. You'll be able to log in without password too. First time logging in, click in here. Mamta, are you able to log in? This is where you put your email ID, you submit, and it will take you how you can create your own password.
Yeah.
So if your first time login, you're logging in for the first time, you will have to click here. And once you log in, it will ask you for your email ID, and then you can reset your password then and there. Okay, so once I log in, You go to the education program and you go to the pathways and you go to the pathways and projects. Okay, these are all the pathways. If you've already decided along with your mentor which pathways to use. If not, what Sham is talking about, this, right?
Yeah, if you go down, you have a choosing your pathways. Yeah, so there. Yeah, that second one, the taken assessment. I hope everyone is able to follow this, or if there is any doubts, please do ask us.
Yeah.
So this is where it gives you the choice of your choice, whether you want to become a leader or whether you want to just become a public speaker, improve your networking, do your projects, motivate others, all kind of subjects. Totally, there are 11 pathways are there. So these pathways will actually give you 335 skills as per the Toastmasters the program. It gives you almost all 335 skills to improve, so that you can choose and then you can proceed with.
So I'm doing one here for you. All as per I can see, all of you kind of had leadership in your head. So let's quickly say, I show my understanding of reflecting their feelings back to them. Agree. You just have to quickly fill this up.
It is just a beautiful psychometric test what you will be doing it for yourself, so that the Toastmaster themselves or this website will tell you which particular path you need to choose first, second, and third.
Let's see what it suggests with a random thing. When I did it first, it was so cool that it gave me exact correct path how to go about it.
True.
And we have completed.
I hope everyone is able to see the screen.
If you're able
to see, but
Yes,
I'm not
yes.
getting this screen. Can I share my screen?
Yeah, sure. Let's see. Just give me a minute. Let me finish this. So the recommended path is dynamic leadership, persuasive influence, and effective coaching. These are the
Anyway,
recommended.
this particular session is recorded, so you can again. I mean, after the meeting, I think we will be able to share the recording link. You can come back to this. So here it is. This is the recommendation. What, as per your inputs or psychometric test, the website will suggest you to go for it. So based on this, either you can choose as per the recommendation, or again you can choose your own paths.
So once you select the recommended one, we have reached to dynamic leadership. And once you see all the speeches, this is where it is. Go ahead, Sham.
Yeah, once you select this, automatically it'll tell you the path, how you're supposed to build your pathways, in the sense what all skills you need to develop, like what all the projects you need to do. So based on that, there is first level. I mean, there are totally 5 levels in each projects, which is also having electives. So it keeps suggesting you that for each meeting, what kind of speech or what kind of information you need to provide, whether it is there it is. So whether it is an icebreaker, the first speech will start with icebreaker, so that it makes you comfortable standing in front of the audience and delivering the first ever speech. It is just an introduction speech of yourself. Then, as per the project, you can choose your speech crafts and then deliver it. So based on that, you can take the evaluations of the evaluator and post it in the website. Again, there is a link for each project where you need to give the speech, and you can also post the evaluation, whatever you are getting from the evaluator, and then complete the project. Once you complete the levels as a VPE, I am going to get the emails for verification and approval. Both myself, VPE, as well as President Pooja will be able to approve that. And that's how you will be completing the pathways and projects. And that's exactly what Pooja has done, Roshan has done, and a few, Deepthi, everyone has done. So this requires a little bit of reading in the TI websites. I definitely encourage and recommend all of you to go through the TI website. Then if you still have any doubts, we are right now, I'm going to mention about the mentors as well for each of you, each of the members, so that you can reach out to the mentors and plan accordingly.
So a quick one, once you get your path selected, it will take you to this phase, to the base camp. In fact, you can go to the education program directly, and it will ask you for access to base camp. Base camp is the place where all your material, educative material is here. How you're going to do your pathways, how your icebreaker should be, your body language, your research material, what kind of public speakers are there, what kind of listeners are there, all this, the educative stuff. And trust me, it's the global best education stuff here. This is the program that Toastmasters is most proud of. You go to the base camp and it will take you to the whole material, the resources. So this is where
Pooja ma'am, I can't see the base camp. I've clicked on education program.
Yes, you'll have to select the pathways. The first thing, we'll have to select a pathway for you. This is you and your mentor will decide the pathway. The first pathway is free for all the newbies. So it would be free for you and Sunny and Rabi, all the new ones. In fact, they're all new ones here. So it will be free for you. You will select a pathway as per your mentor. Once the pathway is selected, then you will be able to see the base camp. That's where you will be like, my pathway selected, I'll be able to access my base camp. Right? Once I have my base camp, all the things are available to that, right?
Right.
If I go to my base camp and track my progress, I'll be able to see what is my progress here.
Pooja, may I say something, please?
Yes.
Because I was quite confused as well, like the newcomers are, when I started using Toastmasters website, TI website. So I would really highly recommend, if you get, like, my mentor is Deepthi. And when I got Deepthi, I really hassled her. But please do that, because your mentor is someone who will really guide you on how to use Basecamp, what is the pathway that is the best for you. Of course, you take the test online, but online tests don't know you as well as your mentor would know you. So really use your mentor, because mentors have experience, they have the knowledge, and any questions that you have, you can't find this, can't find that, send them a text message. Club Toasted mentors are really real mentors. So they will really support you. So Mamta, any questions? And of course you have Pooja, you have Sham, you have, me, if you need, because I'm new, I know a lot of small things that I've struggled with, so I can help you with that as well. But really use your mentor, because half the things you will not remember. Of course, you can always go back to the video and watch it, but just to get started, the mentor is your starting point for everything. Okay, sorry, thank you.
Thank you. I think that was the point to be made. That was very, very important, that you can go through the psychometric test and you can do all the stuff, but this is majorly for people who don't know each other. Because we are on a virtual platform, we want to know you. It's about all family and the interaction, and to help you in a space, because we've got a limited place, we cannot meet each other every day. We kind of have a limited space. So this is very important for you for us to help you achieve your goals as per your need. So we would like to sit with you, every mentor. I would ask Sham to, in fact, announce the mentors for all of you. Every mentor will sit with you initially first 8 8 months and 8 weeks to take you through the whole process. And they're always available later on. Like I know I can always knock at the door of Deepthi or Alan Mangai, Christopher, whenever I need. They're always there. So my first mentor was Shweta, then Deepthi. Why they're always there available. You will be needing the baby steps. The first, as in you're going in the building. So first 2 floors you'll be needing a mentor. And that's where they will take you through the icebreaker, the base camps. So once you are able to know what is the keyboard, the ABCD, you can make your own sentences. Any questions? We would love to have it. And Sham, over to you now to announce the big mentors for each other.
Perfect.
Can I ask a question, please?
Yes, Samri, yes.
Yeah. My question is that if we are a dual member of, if I am a dual member of 2 clubs, for example, if I'm completing my one project, so how should I select which club I have to go? And the other thing is that, like, for example, me, I already finished my 3 projects in level 1. And now I joined recently ICC East. And I want to continue with ICC East. I don't want to continue with my previous club. There were multiple reasons. So do I need to start from the zero, from my icebreaker, or will I continue it where I left in my previous club?
For your overall journey, yes, you will have whole of your experience set from the previous club. You've already dedicated the speech to that club. Your VP has approved the speech for that club. So it will not be counted for the new club. So when you're looking,
of course, but will I continue forward, or I have to go give my icebreaker again in the new club or something?
Yes, you'll have to go through the whole process again. You'll have to start with the icebreaker again.
Oh my God, that's a shock.
Yeah, because that icebreaker was already dedicated to that club, and that club has taken the benefit of that icebreaker. It would be a part of your speech, of course, if you're not continuing with the membership and you're closing the membership there, it might be part of your club, but for that club, the icebreaker would not be counted. You will not be able, you can do the icebreaker, you can skip the icebreaker, but if you are, this icebreaker of yours will not be dedicated to this club will not be able to take ownership of your icebreaker.
Yeah, that I understand. But I'm planning to complete my level 1 in my previous club. So I can start my level 2 in my new club.
In that case, there should not be any problem. If you're thinking that the icebreaker, the only original one that you have given and the club will be able to take the benefit
I'm not
of it.
worried about where it goes. It's okay. I don't want to repeat it. That's it.
That's absolutely fine. It's your journey. So overall, Toastmasters journey is yours. You do it in any club, it is your journey and it is taken as per your journey. So if you want to continue with the club, not continue with it's absolutely fine. Like if I complete pathways in this project, or if I have 2 speeches left, I can always go back to another club and finish my project. It's absolutely fine.
Okay. And what is the benefit of being a dual member?
You get more spaces to speak, you get more experience, you get, of course, I always recommend go for a virtual club and a physical club. That somehow I feel that things works brilliantly.
Virtual club, I have noticed that people are speaking by looking in the paper. We can observe from the eyes that they are completely reading it. So whenever there is an online meeting, really, I don't like it. I feel when they are in person, then that is the real exam. When there is no paper in front of you and people are sitting and you see in their eyes and all. But in virtual meeting, most of the 90% people, they read on by paper. Not actually.
Samreen,
so what I will
Pooja,
learn
if I may answer that, please. Samreen, Pooja and myself both have reached district level in contests.
Yeah, and you might be exception, ma'am, but I have noticed that most of them are doing like that.
I agree.
Yeah,
so
but
there is no growth in the virtual
absolutely.
Dual member, let's come back to a question. Dual member is always a good idea because you get 2 different set of experiences. You get more evaluation, you get more feedback. It's okay if you don't agree in virtual club. Maybe you don't teach virtual. For me, for Roshan, for Sham, or maybe people here, we are into virtual profession. So we kind of.
So it's good for you. Yes, correct.
maybe it's not good for you, it doesn't fit your goal setting, it's absolutely fine. But if you're looking for dual, it's absolutely wonderful idea if you can space out some time, because you completely have different eyesight. And I will tell you, as a body language expert, every club has an alpha. So overall, 80% of the evaluation goes towards what alpha is going to evaluate, right?
Yes.
So we
Right.
are trying not to be biased, but this is what our body language, which is what our psychology is. So if you have two different clubs, you have 80% in a different way to look at your speech. So you kind of have a vast variety of evaluation and also more spaces to speak and finish your goals faster. Networking is also better in dual club.
So what is beneficial if you join a new club, like the club which started recently, or a very old club where you can get many DTMs, those who can guide you, or you can get inspired with them? What is more beneficial?
Personally, if you ask me, I would always join something new, because that will give me my creative ideas more. I don't have to follow up and I don't have to set a standard. The standards are already set in those big clubs. So you kind of, again, we all have different kind of understanding. Maybe you need someone who you
Because
want to.
what I believe that if you are sitting with the people, those who are with you in the same club, and their knowledge and your knowledge is equal, you will not grow. Nothing you will learn with them. But if I'm with the people, those who are all DTMs and they have achieved a lot of goals, definitely there is a space for me to learn and get inspired from them. But if I'm in a new club, all are almost at the equal level. So there is nothing to learn from them. And we are all are here to learn, of course.
I completely agree. We are here to learn. Again, we all are different people. If you're looking for adventure, if you're ready to take a leadership role in new club, you can always join in and take a leadership role where you can learn leading better from the experience that you're getting from an experienced club. And the new one will get benefit out of your experience and the leaders. That would be someone who you can inspire. So maybe one you can have an experienced club and one you can have a new club. That's where you can come up with the things. You can use your leadership also, and you can use your public speaking in the evaluative eye. So this is something that I can come up with. But again, I would recommend you to ask your mentor. That would be brilliant.
Actually, there is no mentor appointed in our new club. There was some loopholes. So I feel that they are not going according to the way.
I would like to come in here, Samreen. Actually, Toastmaster Samreen, it is also important that, okay, that's the reason we have in Toastmaster International website, there is a distinguished club points for each and every club. You can
Yes, sir.
go
I
through
read
it.
the website like anything. I am my own mentor. I am reading each and every. I am doing all the education programs over there, and I'm utilizing my summer holidays in Toastmasters only and learning about that.
Perfect. Then you are the better person to decide.
Yes, absolutely. And trust me, Samreen, you can reach out to any experienced Toastmasters that you want. You don't need to have a mentor from your club. You can reach out to anyone that you like, send a message. I would love to have you as a mentor. And trust me, Toastmaster is the place that everyone would like to help you. There has been spaces where I have actually messaged Brahim Mimon and asked him, if you can just guide me through it. He's owning a club in Canada, I believe, and in a complete different space. He doesn't know me. Still, he's guided me. I have been to Firebirds and they have guided me. So please approach. Don't take it all on your own, because experience also, you are a teacher. You will ask your students to approach you at times. Maybe you will give them a, because they will use their creativity. But still, if they can have your experience in, they will be able to do better.
Yes, I'm approaching actually few DTMs. This is what I got from the Experience Club.
Good. That's brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you for giving me time.
Any other questions we have? Otherwise, I'll hand it over to Sham. And again, Sham, please answer all the questions. I'll hand it over to Roshan first to officially hand it over to Sham.
Yes, I was going to say that we've exceeded our time a bit, but I think there have been healthy discussions. So thanks for that. I want to first thank Pooja and Sham for all their input. And any questions from any other Toastmasters? Do you have anything else for our presenter and co-presenter, please? So I can see that no one has raised their hands. So in that case, if you ever have questions, even after the meeting, please feel free to contact Pooja or Sham or myself, and I will direct the queries to Pooja or Sham. So please, yes, Sham, please.
I have the last topic to be announced. We have already decided on the mentors
yes,
for
please,
all
Sham.
the new members. You may please note down. Of course, we'll put it in the group. But for now, I'd like to announce that, okay, Roshan, Beena, and Snehal. These three new members will be guided by none other than our Deepti Potnis. So I think I'm sure you'll be liking all of them for sure. You can reach out to her anytime.
And Roshan is done with mentorship, I believe. She's ready to be a mentor.
She's ready to be a mentor, actually.
I was
Well,
surprised to see my name there, but I'm happy. I'm happy with Deepti always.
But others, there are a lot of other lists are there. Let me focus on the people who are present here. Sendil Rajan, I think he's not here. Whereas Mamata Vishwanathan, Smiling Sunny, I want to see his smile. And of course,
Yes.
Harneet, all are having the under the guidance of Pooja Saran. So
thank you so much. I hope I will be able to guide you the way place that you want to be.
So please pester her, question her, and take all her experience for you to improve, so that you can shine as always. And the third is, of course, Dareen, Farveen, and Plausi, who are not here. So they will be guided by Gilda. Others, we will announce it. Anybody else have we left here in this meeting for the mentees?
And Rabi.
Yes. Rabi, yeah. Rabi is also with, I think we had put Rabi with.
He's with me.
With you, okay. Yeah. Rabi also with Pooja.
Brilliant.
So please make a note of it and do approach to your mentors so that you can prepare well in advance for the meetings, be it a role player, be it a speaker, or just be it a table topic masters. Any kind of roles, please do approach your mentors. They will definitely help you to be better of yourself. Okay, thank you. Over to you, Roshan, now. I think Pooja, we are done with all the presentations.
I think we've finished the agenda of the day. So thank you very much. And I would like to invite Pooja now to give her final closing remarks.
Thank you so much, Roshan, to manage the whole meeting. Thank you so much, Sham, to help me around with the presentation. I would highly, in fact, even before recommendation, I would like to say thank you to everyone for taking out time and sparing maybe 28 minutes more on this. I hope it was a healthy discussion and fruitful discussion for all of you. Please, please reach out to your mentors. Mentors will reach out to you. By default, they are supposed to, because in Toastmasters, there's a whole award called as a mentor award. So if I'm giving you a good mentorship, I am going to get that award. And for that, I need your feedback, whether I was a good mentor or no. So please reach out. Mentor will reach out. Take out time. We will be sitting together, all of us. I'll take you, if I'm your mentor or any of your mentor is going to take you through the whole base camp, every easy speak, everything. They will be doing it again in your own personal space while you will be doing it, and they will be hand-holding you, and they will prepare you for your speeches also and help you take decisions in terms of pathways. They're also supposed to help you in choosing and finding out spaces for different online meetings where you can finish your pathways earlier and quicker. So all these things, please work together with your mentors and take the full benefit of all the mentors that you're taking in. Thank you so much again, Mamta, Vishwa, Beena. Anything that you have to say to end up with, we would love to have that.
No, Pooja, I think we will connect, glad that I'm with you.
So, thank you so much for your time and all clear explanation.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Vishwa.
Thank you, Toastmasters. I don't have any questions.
Brilliant. Thank you. And Rabi, thank you for joining us from Nepal. Okay, Roshan.
Thank you, everyone. The
Thanks,
meeting
Pooja.
recording has been stopped. So thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful day ahead. We will now close the meeting. Thank
See you.
you.
Bye.
Bye.